Hi there. We're continuing our journey through the Psalms, the Tehillim, the praises, and we're in Psalm 52, Nun Bet. Nun is 50 and Bet is 2. And this is another one that's directed to the chief musician, Lamnatseach. It's a maskil, that means it's a skillful song. It's a song that's been planned out. And it's called one of David, Le David, so it's Davidic. But this actually has a particular occasion built into it. In 1 Samuel 21 and 22, we read about how David is fleeing from Saul, and he comes to the priests at a place called Nov, and particularly a priest called Ahimelech helps him. And David asks for bread, and Ahimelech says, "I don't have any bread, only the sacred bread that's been in the tent before the Lord. But if your men are clean, if they're holy, they can eat it." And he gives to David and his men the bread. And then a servant of Saul, one of Saul's herdsmen, overhears what's been going on. He's been in the tabernacle to do something sacrificial, and so he overhears what's going on, and he goes back to Saul and he reports on what Ahimelech did in helping David. And Saul comes and he calls for Ahimelech, and Ahimelech is accused before Saul of helping a traitor. And because of that, Ahimelech is killed by Doeg, the Edomite. He's slain by him. Not just that, but Doeg and his men kill 85 of the priests that day for what they've done in helping David, as well as putting Nov to the sword. So this psalm comes out of a specific historical occasion in the scriptures, and therefore it's a song that is very angry. It's a song that is getting annoyed, getting really furious about what Doeg the Edomite has done. And he says, "Your tongue has made mischief like a sharp sword, like a razor, and you love evil more than good. You don't love the right thing. You lie. You love desire. You love the words that devour, the words that eat up." And it says God's going to pay you back, Doeg, for what you've done. God is going to get even with you. And actually, those who are people of integrity will see how crooked you are, and they will laugh at you. You will become a laughing stock because of what you've done against the anointed one of God. And the singer then says, "This man has not put his trust in the strength of God, but he's trusted in his own power and his own wealth, in lining his own pockets, probably because he's going to get paid for the information he gave." But then the singer says, "But I am like a green olive tree," in the house of God, and I am trusting in the hesed of God. I am trusting in the obligation of God to his covenant. After all, God had made a covenant with David to keep him, as anointed him king, and David knew that Doeg and his people were not going to triumph, even though they were full of violence. And the last verse says, "I will praise you forever. You have ordained this. You've put this covenant in place, not me. You've done this, God, and therefore I will wait. I will expectantly wait, even though all this bad stuff is going on around me, even though Doeg the Edomite is continuing to be violent the way he is. I will trust in you, and I will be expectant before you," because that's how that's how the people of integrity behave before the Lord. Even when we're in dark circumstances and difficult circumstances, let's not let go of the fact that God is faithful to his word and that he keeps his promises. Have a good day.